Hey, Spring LaFay, Simply Tarot. Okay, we're going to see what message we have for Aquarius today. See what Spirit wants you to know. What does Spirit need to tell Aquarius? What does Spirit want Aquarius to know? What messages do we have for Aquarius? Somebody is looking towards the future. They've got this new beginning. They already know that. Feels like they're coming from a place where they haven't had so much in their life. It's that type of feeling. May have had it really rough for years now, it feels like. But things are looking up for them. It's like, you know, they've had all this growth in their life. It feels like this has happened, I'm going to say, within 6 to 12 months. It's like they have really been working on, I'm drawn to the Pentacles, so stability, their home, their life, their spiritual growth, whichever it is for you. It feels like it's going to be different for different people. Sorry about that. My smoke detector went off. Yeah, it feels like it's, you know, everyone has their own hardships they've been dealing with. And, you know, it feels like many are coming from a place of feeling like they were in poverty and not really having very much and having it hard. But abundance, it's like things are starting to look up. Things are going to look up. You know, it's like, for whomever I'm talking to, it's like they have leaned on the divine. They have, you know, they're putting their faith there. And they're balancing their life. And they're going forward. I'm drawn to the eyes. You know, it's like people are seeing this. There's a feeling like, you know, maybe some of you have come from a place where people judged you in the past, and it's like people are seeing this now. They're seeing this change in you, within your life, and just you. The growth. The stability. Messages for Aquarius, please, from Spirit. Spirit, what do you want Aquarius to know? What do you want them to know? It's like Spirit is wanting you to know that your hard work is going to pay off. And things are looking... You should be seeing some difference somewhere in your life where... Yeah. Whether that be, you know, as far as pentacles and stability, or whether that be just learning and knowing more spiritually, as you move on your spiritual journey, or it's somewhere in your life. What does Spirit want Aquarius to know? Special messages for Aquarius, please. Special message for Aquarius, please. Special messages for Aquarius, please. Yeah, it feels like that you're taking on this energy, and you know, stay humble. Don't, you know, it feels like for some of you, you're coming into some form of money, whether, you know, this be from working very hard, because it feels like the people I'm talking to have been working very hard. But, you know, stay humble. Stay grateful. Yeah. Yes. Don't let ego come into play, because it looks like for some, things are really about to change. And I just feel stay humble, stay graceful. For some of you, you've got someone coming in, someone who's been watching. You see how he's watching her? Someone that's been watching you. That's for some of you. For others of you, this is you charging forward in your life. For Aquarius, please. For Aquarius, please. For Aquarius, please. Okay. Yeah, it's like this, you know, things are really going to start looking up. That hard work is going to pay off. Now, you had to have put in the hard work. So if you haven't been putting in hard work in your life, you know, towards wherever, you know, this, you're going to start seeing progress, then this reading is probably not for you. But put that hard work in. You know, have faith. Because it's going to pay off for someone. You know, happiness. Feeling like things are so much easier. Feeling peace. You know, it's like we've had so many storms. And there will be more storms in your life. But you have to learn to just keep faith. But someone had some broken heart. I mean, they really, it feels like some of you have had it a lot worse than others as far as having your heart broken. And all these relationship storms is what I'm feeling. You know, it's like someone looks back constantly and, you know, I feel like you're being told to be happy, be grateful for what is coming, and not look back so constant on that past, and that hurts because, you know, it's like you've got this opportunity to keep growing and keep going forward and keep really bringing yourself up, you know. But you just need to have faith. You need to have faith. You need to, because you're going to have, you know, it feels like a beginning here. We've got the aces down. The divine wants you to be happy, grateful, stay humble, and just keep going forward. Keep going forward. Don't do anything foolish. Don't do anything that's going to take you backwards. Don't self-sabotage yourself, you know. Okay, I am getting the sword of truth. You know, this is, what I'm getting is about your own truth. Finding your own truth, you know. Sure, there's probably many of you that someone owes you a truth. But, you know, we don't always get the truth that someone may need to tell us. That just may not be meant. But it's like learning your own truth, you know, whether that be spiritually or whether that just be as a person, learning your value, you know, learning to be stable on your own. Definitely new beginning here, it feels like. You know, it's like, you see this is falling right here. This person, there's someone that wants to come forward. They want to charge forward. And it's, you know, they've been watching how you've been growing. And now for some of you, okay, yes. For some of you, you are glowing right now. And you may have something, you may be going forward in something that is bringing you abundance. And for some of you, now not all of you, don't go flipping out, but for some of you, this is someone from the past. You see that face? It's like you've came up from where they left you, and you know, they want a piece of it. That's what it feels like. They want to offer you something. For others of you, this is someone that's been watching and wants to come forward and offer you something. You know, it's, yeah. Okay. What does Aquarius need to know? Spirit. What does Aquarius need to know, Spirit? Yeah. For some of you, that's someone from the past. Okay. You know, for those of you that's someone from the past, I feel like, you know, you are guarding your heart somewhat. That broken heart. You know, for some of you, this person left you in poverty. For many of you, you know, it feels like that they may have left you in this turbulence, but you have been going towards calmer water yourself. That King is here for a reason. You know, it is time to really, you know, cut away what no longer serves you. You know, you have this new beginning that you can take hold of. You know, it's like you've been stuck, many of you, in patterns that have left you feeling in poverty, you know, in need, in more ways than just pentacles. More ways than just that, you know. And it feels like that, you know, it's time to take your life back completely. And, you know your worth and your value completely. Letting go of what no longer serves you. You know, someone, or there's many, it feels like, is still holding on to a past commitment, a past relationship that they can't trust. They couldn't trust it then. They can't trust it now. But it's like they're not letting go. You know, this Empress, to take on that energy, you know, she's got her. And it feels like, you know, you're coming into this spot where you're learning to have you. So when this person comes back, you know, you're going to know. I mean, for some of you, this could be somebody from the past, and they're not, you know, it's not that horrible person that almost took you under, because someone's been watching. For some of you, this is someone coming in that's genuine. For others, if you couldn't trust them then, can you trust them now? That's how you know. So that's what you need to think about. Because it feels like you're coming into this abundance, this, you know, yeah, you're being blessed. You are being blessed, and it feels like, you know, you've started holding yourself up. You've started, you see how he's holding that pentacle? Well, you've started working towards that, and you're doing it. You're holding yourself up high. For some of you, the person that's coming in, now this is not the one that is coming in, you know, because you've hit it big in some way. This is, you know, the one that's coming in because they've been watching your growth, not material growth, but growth as a person. And, you know, they really like what they've seen. Now, they want to offer something not only, you know, emotions, but tangible. Okay, this is here for two reasons. One, because many of you have reached to a higher power and you're being blessed. Or you are going to be blessed if you stay on the track you're on. For two, many of you, once this person comes in, you know, and you're going to use inner wisdom. You're going to be a boss. You are going to take a stand because you are your own boss. It's like you've learned through so much that you're going to take a stand. Now, yeah. Okay, this is the person coming in. Now this is the energy of the person that's coming in that is all about the material gain from this, taking on this energy. This is someone who it feels like you gave and gave and gave, and they did not give back. They did not. All they were doing was looking at the past, which was something that couldn't be trusted. There was something to do with their past that couldn't be trusted. So, yeah. If you couldn't trust them then, how will you trust them now? You know, and it feels like this only kept you stuck. When you were in this connection, this relationship, marriage, whatever. It's going to be different for different people. It kept you stuck. But you have came out of this wovenness. You have uncovered your eyes, and you are no longer stuck. And that journey, that part of your life is ending, and that's that new beginning coming in. You know, you've got the world at your feet, and it feels like you're seeing that. Many of you are looking towards, you know, starting businesses or doing travels. It's like the world, you know, it's... Some of you are looking at like travel brochures. I just seen that. I seen a globe. You know, there's plans. There's plotting for the future. Many of you being on path. You know, it's like you had that patch of karma, and that's over. You're balancing now. You know, you're finding the love for yourself, and you're growing. And, you know, you're going to have to use that sword to cut any relationships that do not serve your higher self. And, you know, for this person that's coming back that's ruthless, got a ruthlessness towards them. I mean, I hate to use that word, but it just takes me back to this face. It's like jealousy. That's a better word. I won't say ruthless. I take that back. It's like they've got this jealousy about them because you're not where they left you. And it feels like they're getting a bit of karma. There's something is not moving along for them like they planned and plotted, it feels like. You know, it feels like that many of you are intuitive and you need to follow that intuition. Like I said, if you couldn't trust them then, and there was something to do with their past that was untrustworthy, how can you trust them now? You need to follow that intuition, and you need to see clearly. Take a step back and look at this. Look at everything. Because that's where you've been. That's where you've been. That's a lot of pain. For some of you, this is a soul connection. Hard, 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 you know. But many soul connections are here to teach us something. Or to wake us up. You see, the people I'm talking to today, they have known poverty. They have known having very little. They have known pain. But things are coming, it's like they're being blessed. Because they've went through this. You know, it's like their karma, their bad karma ended. And they put in good somewhere, and they're getting it back. It's like it's, yeah, they're being blessed. You know, many of you are being guided, and you know it. Not all of you, but you could be guided if you ask. If you need guidance, ask. They listen to you. The divine, the angels, God. Some of you need to do some cord cutting, as well as drawing back your energy meditation. I just got that, yes. You know, because for many of you, this is a wish, and you're being blessed, and that's what I'm feeling. But for many of you, you stay in your head about a partnership. Yeah. In your head about a partnership. And that's, those of you, you know who you are. You know, it feels like some relationships, they grow as far as they can grow. But you see, they stop. It's no longer growing. It's like sometimes, you know, relationships are not meant to be, and they become stale. They become stagnant. And you need to do meditation. You need to do what I just told you, and that's what I'm getting with this card. Cord cutting meditation. Draw back your energy meditation. You also need to do healing meditation. Healing past pain, broken heart, that type of meditation. You have to stop clinging to this energy. Or, you know, you have to put yourself where you belong. You know, cross watcher, same goes for you. Put yourself where you belong. But, you know, someone has went through a bad period where they had to cling on to every pentacle they could get because they were in this spot. Well, it feels like now, you know, you're holding on tightly, or someone's holding on tightly to an energy. to a connection that only brought them crumbs, that was not equal. You know, and it feels like you're balancing now. You know, you need to keep working on you, and you need to keep working on your life, and the right one will come. For some of you, this could be the right one. I'm talking to so many different people, and I feel it. It's going to be different for different people. But I can tell you that, like I told you, the one that's coming in that has jealousy and that about them, because of where you've came from, you've came and brought yourself up. If you couldn't trust them then, can you trust them now? That's what you need to remember. Yes. Because that's what they're wanting me to tell you and stress to you. So, that's what we have. I am taking a romance angel. I feel like I'm supposed to, because I do feel like, you know, some of you, there is someone coming in, and some of you, it's going to be somebody that you don't want to come in, possibly. For others of you, you know, this may be the one. So, I feel like I'm supposed to take one. Aquarius, please. 4 Aquarius, please. 4 Aquarius, please. We got stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. 4 Aquarius, please. I'm getting spirit chills. Aquarius. Soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. Aquarius, please. Can we have another for Aquarius? I feel like there's another one. For Aquarius, please. Can we have another for Aquarius? This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. For some of you, this person coming in could be the one. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. And then on the bottom, and there's the spirit tingles all over me. Very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. This is for you manifestors. Yeah. You manifest what you want. And you think positive. I know a few minutes ago I'm baking a pie. A apple pie. Well, I went to cut on my stove. 111. You know, your thoughts become your reality. So you need to think positive. You need to remember that what you think, that's what you're bringing in. You know. So think what you want. So I don't know who this is for, but I feel like it's for so many of you in different ways. And, yeah. Do give it a thumbs up. That way YouTube sees fit to move it along so that whomever out there needs to see it gets to see it. And until next time, bye.